Last time on Adventure is Out There.
Has anyone here done section 1 before? Because I have not.
We also have not.
Let's blindly follow our phones into the wilderness.
Stop at the Guller Ice Caves and check that out.
This is really cool, you guys. Whoa! I think we're gonna have to use four-wheel drive at some point on section 2.
Sometimes I drink water a little too aggressively.
Yeah!
It feels right.
This is gonna give you all a really good taste of like the diversity of terrain you get here in central Washington. 115! Oh! 115!
Our adventure along the Washington Backcountry Discovery Route continued as we pulled into Ellensburg, Washington to fuel up and get supplies.
Good to go? Nice. Next. I think I might wash a window or two. Huh? That was good. This is definitely a trial by fire for this set power fridge, but nice and cold in there. All right, we've resupplied, so it's time to hit the road again. Now, we are going to stuff I have not done before. So back to new experiences. How gross do I look? Not too bad.
Section 3 of the WABDR is 77 miles long, traveling from Ellensburg to Kashmir, Washington. We were in for a treat because these are some of the most beautiful trails I've experienced in my life. The route is made up of twisty dirt roads, including a few technical and nerve-wracking washouts. And bring a saw with you. Judging by all the cut logs, you'll likely need one, especially earlier in the year. Views from peaks like Lion Rock and the descent into Beehive Reservoir are incredible.
Got resupplied in Ellensburg with fuel and Starbucks. So now we're running up Reeser Creek. These switchbacks are going on now, and it's mostly pavement.
I think that's where all our gas tax is going, is actually to pave unnecessary roads.
Well, as long as something's being done, that's cool.
Well, at least I won't spill my Starbucks this way, Nate.
Oh, I know, it's the smoothest of smooth rides right now.
Chris, can you describe for the viewers your Starbucks?
And what it tastes like and how it feels on your lips.
I got a venti cold brew.
Hard to describe. You gotta give me one.
Well, gentlemen, I got a venti iced mocha. I always throw an extra shot in it, and then I ask for no whipped cream.
Overlanding, am I right?
So this grade of coming up to the Lions Rock, and now there's a cow in the middle of the road.
Yes!
Cows away, cows.
We got cows!
But yeah, this grade is actually quite long, and
I gotta go, we got
yeah,
cows.
last time I drove this, we saw some
Kind of hotter transmission and engine temperatures because
you really just stress the engine, you're gonna climb some elevation.
Hi, cow. Yeah, this goes up fast. Jeepers. Good place to air down.
Yeah, we can air down right now.
Awesome, let's do it.
Yeah.
oh yeah, pretty low.
You got bead lockers, right?
It is way hotter here than it is first few days.
After hitting dirt, it wasn't too long before we made it to the Lion Rock Viewpoint.
Ooh, this is a beautiful view. Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow.
This was a perfect time to stop, take some photos, and break out the drone.
Whoop!
This would make an excellent spot to camp, but it was too early in the afternoon, so we continued on.
So it looks like we're at 6,100 feet, give or take.
That's right. I'm getting close to almost 6,200 feet. Maybe we'll get up there.
So guys, what do you think? When it's about 4:30 right now. When do we want to camp? In about an hour?
Pretty much. It's kind of whenever the mood strikes us.
I'm down for farther, I'm like in the miles.
Yeah, and my goal too would be to get out of this previously burned area.
Awesome, sounds like a plan to me.
As amazing as this drive was, we couldn't help but wish to explore this area before it burned. Sadly, lightning strikes sparked the Table Mountain fire in September 2012, burning over 60 square miles. This reinforces how important it is to be responsible and follow burn bans when enjoying this beautiful landscape.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's not hard. If you do real bad, you go over there.
A little off camber. No big deal.
This is one of those things where you just have to see it for yourself, because I don't think we're gonna capture it. Again, like all the hairs on the back of my neck are just standing up because this is just amazing.
He's got to keep rubbing it in that he's got hair, right?
You have hair on your neck.
Now that was easy, but these next washouts were definitely, puckering moments.
Look at the view out the window. Look at the freaking view out the window. Holy crap. Could I get a spotter? I'm uncomfortable.
No problem. Let me park it here. I'll walk out.
Nice job, dude.
Coming down off that ridge was my high point for the entire trip. Surrounded by all the natural beauty, I was reminded how life is a gift. Leaning on others and gratitude for everything good got me through some pretty dark times, and I was just very thankful that evening while we looked for camp.
I'll just say, somebody upstairs must like me. There it is. There it is.
It was a good day.
It was
We had some fun at the end.
It was great.
Oh,
Ooh, night cooking.
That's fine. Oh, the Chipotle makes it.
Nate, I love you. I love you because you made me this. So I love you now.
oh, okay. He's pretty.
You're gonna have to deal with it. You're gonna have to deal with the fact that I love you now.
He owes you a life debt.
I owe you a life debt. Misa, your humble servant. Misa, follow you. Yeah.
Morning, gentlemen. We are going to be taking a right here past Beehive Reservoir. It is day 4 of our travels. I messed it up again. Hey, that's really pretty. What do you guys have to say this morning?
I slept very well. It was so quiet that the only sound I heard last night was the occasional rustling of a Nate ham as his cot made creaking sounds.
I survived, so that's why I keep doing it.
Nate Ham. I survived. That's why I keep doing it. An autobiography.
Wow. Where are we headed next?
I'm just following the line, to be honest. No, I think we're doing a loop kind of around Wenatchee towards Kashmir today.
So we end section 3 and start section 4.
That's our plan. I'm pretty sure today is going to be another bunch of great views, so we should slow down and take that opportunity to check it out. There's a cool mountain peak called Chumstick Mountain that would be summiting with our vehicles. Kind of nice little lookouts. There used to be a fire watch tower up there at one time, but now I guess it's gone. I don't know if it burned or what happened.
Well, I can't wait to check out Chumstick Mountain.
That's one of those like names that I don't understand like where they came up with it. I can see like Dead Horse Pass, and you're like, okay, someone killed their horse there. Go figure. But Chumstick, what does that mean?
A lot of sharks up there.
The remainder of Section 3 between Wenatchee and Kashmir is fun but uneventful. The pavement near Wenatchee becomes established gravel roads with steep inclines and declines. Personal suggestion, make sure to use a combination of engine braking along with your brakes to keep them from overheating. Other than that, it was smooth sailing.
Want some cheese?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So we'll get dinner at the IJ there, and if you guys want to stop for lunch or something, just let me know. We'll just eat on the road.
3 pills for Jason's back. Jason's back is a stupid back. We eat the pills so it hurts a little bit less. Ow. Kids, don't ever hurt your back. Don't do it. Don't hurt your back. It's not worth it. For the rest of your life, you have a back that's been hurt. And then it gets hurt again and again and again and again, and then you just have a poopy back, and it's always sassing you.
Tacoma. It is a Tacoma. It's like a purplish third gen, just like yours.
Well, crap. I guess I am in last place with 4 Tacomas, and then you guys are tied with 1 each, right?
That is still the current number. That was a good call on Michael. He spotted that from the side of the road, though.
Thanks, Michael.
You're welcome.
We're almost there. We're gonna get some supplies, get some fuel, get some propane, because I am completely out of propane because there's a burn ban, so we're using a fire pit. It's just a beautiful day. We'd arrived at the start of Section 4 of the WABDR, which connects Kashmir to Chelan, Washington. At 104 miles long, I'd say Section 4 is the most consistently thrilling section of the entire trip, with its intimidating switchbacks and expansive views. Highlights include summiting Chumstick Mountain, the winding path along Roaring Ridge in the Entiat Mountains, and the 4,000-foot climb up Mackenzie Ridge. I have to give a special shout out to the IGA in Kashmir, Washington, because they had my favorite pig-shaped sweetbread things. These are my, I can't not eat those. Freem. Oh no! 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 It'll be fine. And this cool t-shirt with the guy on a motorcycle. I'm gonna wear it.
Now we're just north of Kashmir onto Section 4.
We're just gonna be climbing up to Chumstick Mountain now.
It's a pretty good overlook. Hopefully we'll hit that right about noon so we can have lunch there.
Woohoo! Woo! Woohoo! Woo-wee! Woo-wee!
Yeah, and just since last time we talked on the radio, we just kind of climbed 1,000 feet of elevation. And we got probably another 3,000 more to the top of that peak.
It's looking like we're about 15 degrees up. Drive down this in the ice and see what happens.
No thanks.
Did Jesus take the wheel?
It's like driving up like a ski resort.
Bye. I have a question for you, Michael. Now that you've ridden in all 3 of these vehicles, can you compare the differences, like which ones are smoother or bouncier? Or...
This one actually might sound the loudest. I can hear the motor of the Toyota a lot more.
That's partially the exhaust.
Yeah.
That I just did.
It is kind of interesting because with the Bison, there's a rooftop tent. So
Right.
you aren't going to be as aggressive on some of those little whoop-de-whoops.
Yep.
But definitely with you and with Nate, hitting those a lot more aggressively is kind of fun.
Yeah. I had to kind of get used to doing that because I used to bottom out really, really easy before doing my suspension upgrades. But now it's, like, it has to be quite the whoop before anything bad happens. Woo! We are climbing, ladies and gentlemen. Holy biscuits. Yeah, Nate on the radio just said we've climbed 4,000 feet so far. We're not done yet.
No climb challenge. Go straight, go straight, go straight. That's rough.
Roll your vehicle down the hill and die challenge.
Hello, YouTube people. Welcome to Nate Lifestyle. It's where I talk about lifestyle things, about overlanding in your Jeep. Oh, hi, camera.
I'm liking the view.
View is incredible.
Yeah, this section here, you're gonna get all the views.
Is that our trail up ahead, Nate? Do we get through that trail?
No, that's, I just looked at the map. I think that dotted line is supposed to be for, like, single track.
That'd been something.
That would be interesting.
Mind over matter. Mind over matter.
I declare a challenge.
Oh, I want to do it. I want to do it.
When you're on an adventure, don't forget to take time and enjoy moments like this. As great as Chumstick Mountain was, the epic views of Section 4 were far from over.
And then we're going to be following this trail all the way down into the big trees, and then hopefully camp at Windy Camp later today.
It's a little sad to leave that spot.
I like that spot. That was really cool.
Look at that, it's insane. All right, dust time again.
Roll my window.
Rolling them up, roll them up.
So you probably noticed in this video that I have my light bar on and my backup light on during the daylights. Just trying to get more light out there so people hopefully can, see me as we drive through these super dusty environments.
So you want to drive where it's flat. So if that's close to the edge, then you need to be close to the edge. Because if you're starting to like drive up on the hill, that's where it's like this, and you're just gonna go that way. So just gotta be confident in stuff, things, right? Keep going. Good job, Nate. I don't believe in reincarnation, but if I did, I would imagine that my old self died from drowning and falling, kind of in some sort of combination.
So we're shooting for 5 o'clock to get to the campsite. We're gonna do a little more filming along the way, and then it's Mike's turn to make tacos. So I made it yesterday. Everyone agreed they really loved it, so they said we'll do the same thing. Good luck to you, Mike. You got a big challenge ahead of you to see if you can top my taco challenge.
I'm not afraid. You're afraid. You're afraid to watch me be afraid. That's what I think. You're always judging me, always watching and judging.
Hey Nate, how old is WABDR?
That's a good question.
That's a good question. I've heard about it for probably like 5 years.
Hey, we're almost down on the ground. Well, I mean, we're on the ground, but like the ground. Are we all of a sudden in like a neighborhood?
Yeah, it's a small city, township, or whatever this is.
I like it. Huh. Cool. Cool little town.
After a very brief stretch of pavement, we hit dirt again on Mud Creek Road to start the climb up to the top of Mackenzie Ridge and eventually Baldy Mountain.
So that crazy peak we see off to the distance, that's where we're going?
That looks like the hill that we will be climbing.
Be our final ascent, I think.
Gotcha.
You guys know the Bigfoot Valley is here?
Yeah, I noticed it. Fudge.
That's kind of a shocker. Coming out of the tunnel, I was like, oh, wow, that's more of a cliff than I was really expecting.
I hope the GoPro on the roof is getting a good enough image of this, but it's just like this sheer size of this ridge in front of us is pretty impressive. We're pretty much on it now. We're in it. We're in it. We're on it, and it's nice to not be on the switchbacks. We're taking a break from that for a little bit. That's nice, because they were some gnarly ones for a little bit there.
My goal today was to get to Windy Point, but looking at the map, either somewhere between Baldy Mountain to Windy Point, I think would be either excellent choices for campsites.
Awesome. Yeah, today has been very different than all the other days. You have to really pay attention today.
Yeah, there's a lot more cliff roads that we're driving alongside of. A lot more hairpin turns, and right that hairpin turn is most likely a cliff, so you gotta make sure to make the corner. That was an elevation of 6,100 feet, and we're kind of going back down a little bit. Awesome view of Lake Chelan. Check out to the right. Don't drive that way.
So I've had my friendly Sasquatch here with me that my daughter lent me. With all of this land, I think the likelihood of Sasquatch existing is not 0%.
Of course it's not. I mean, I'll use the same argument I've told you a million times. I mean, look at what we're doing today. We're off-roading, we're driving multiple thousand-pound vehicles, all this stuff, and we're using how much of our brain power? If Sasquatch is out there, and it's as smart as we think it is, and it's using even that much power, not trying to be found in a billion acres of woods, of course it exists.
My theory is Sasquatch pulled a Elon Musk and then flew to the moon.
I consider your answer to be a dodge.
Yeah, it was.
So, yeah, I think he's out there.
Or she.
That's very inclusive of you, Chris. Thank you.
We might have a spot up ahead.
After some side quests, we found the most spectacular campsite for the entire trip. It was time to set up camp, enjoy some beers, and get back to our silly WABDR challenges.
We're all hanging out.
So,
Oh no, I thought I was gonna go first.
Oh no, you're not going first.
I want to go first. I thought we could all do something together.
Okay, I'm listening.
Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 merrily. Life is but a dream. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 merrily. Life is but a dream.
Merrily, 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 merrily. Life is but a dream.
Row, row,
So
row
I
your
declare a
boat.
challenge, not the singing at all.
No, you gotta like.
No, we're not. We're
You have
stopping
to let
it.
it die.
It's done. So this challenge is going to be the lights before lockers challenge.
Throw it.
You have nothing but a bunch of stuff strapped on your vehicle, but where's the count? So let's see who has the most lockers and the most lights.
Oh, done. Let's go. Jason, are you
Let's
ready?
go.
Come on.
Gently.
You
down
can join
the
too. You
stream.
can at least halfway join.
Stop it, Jason. Let's go. So how many lights and how many lockers do you have?
I wish I had an adventure hat. So I have 2 sets of off-road lights. Would you guys like to be blinded by them?
Go ahead and present them for us.
All right.
That's so bad.
He doesn't have them when he needs them. These don't. Ow! Okay. We don't need any of that.
That's no flashing lights.
Yeah.
How many lockers does a Tacoma have?
It's got a rear locker. I have multi-terrain select. And if you watch any of the promotional stuff for the 4th gen Tacoma, A-Track is pretty much a front locker.
In the spirit of this challenge, he is fulfilling the meme of lights before lockers. So the problem is it's the meme and you do lose. So now we're gonna go to the real trucks.
All right, Chris, I know the Bison's not lacking in a certain category like other vehicles, but what does it have for lights?
But if you want to step in front, I'd be happy to show you.
Bam!
So it's too much.
It's really not that bad compared to... Tacoma has better lights.
But like front and rear lockers, the Bison also has front and rear lights. So if you guys wouldn't mind heading to the back.
It's so amber.
Before we get to the Jeep, I do want Jason to repeat what he told me on the trail earlier today about these lights in particular. Jason.
You guys didn't see row your boat.
All right, Nate. We've seen the Bison. We've seen Jason's Tacoma. What do you got for us?
So let me show you what I have. I have fog lights, unlike you with your amber lights. I have 7,000 series lights, which are the big round lights in the center of the grill. And I also have a 20-inch Baja Designs light bar.
Oh, God, golly, geez. Gee whiz.
That's a lot.
Ow, gosh, dang it. The winner of the Lights Before Lockers challenge is Nate.
Yes!
Screw you, Nate.
So now I have won both the...
You won
nothing.
half the camp chair.
half the camp chair challenge.
And Chris are tied for the ongoing challenge of who has the least common vehicle on the trail. And you won the light thing. You have 1.5 points. Good job, Nate.
Thanks.
I have 2 points.
No.
I'm probably not going to win anymore. Good. Good morning, everyone. It's the final morning of our trip, and we're gonna have a final camp chat. No, that's not.
So how about a camp teardown challenge of who can pack up their tent, put away their sleep bag, and whatever cot, sleeping mat system they have.
Yeah.
Let's do it. 3, 2, 1, go! You're failing, Nate. You're failing. I like the fart noise.
1 second, Jason. 2 seconds, Jason.
Go! Go!
You guys were moving way too fast. I don't want to do any of that.
Ah!
You're in the way. Minute 27. Oh, trash bag, other bag.
3 minutes, 30. These are pretty cool.
Where'd those go?
These are add-ons. These go under my 4-inch mattress.
7 minutes, 7 seconds. Snap!
Hey, pull it down. Back it in just a little bit.
Done.
9:30.
Oh, I don't.
I'll back up and throw it around.
Close.
So much.
Done.
723 and 35 100s.
And we're done.
What time?
1:35. I hate Chris.
I think I win.
We made our way from our side adventure campsite back to the BDR to finish out Section 4. All that remained was the descent from Slide Ridge down to Chelan, Washington. Our challenges were down to the wire, with Nate and Chris both with 1.5 points, myself with 2, and only a few more chances remaining.
We don't see a Colorado or a Jeep on this section of road. Technically, Chris and I are going to tie on that challenge. We'll be 2, 2, and 2. This isn't staged at all. I don't know how it kind of worked out to be this way.
I need distant last place.
Might as well leave it a little better than we found it.
Yummy.
Well, how much more trail do we have before we're at the end of Section 4?
Not very much. Like trail mileage, I don't know, a mile or 2.
We just hit pavement, so it's time to wrap up the challenges of this trip. Nate, we have a conclusion for the least common vehicle on the trail challenge.
It's finally a tie. It's 1 Jeep, 1 Colorado, and something like a dozen or something.
4, just 4. So it all comes down to the air up challenge. So we're gonna be doing a Le Mans start. This is kind of an apples to oranges kind of challenge, but we have different size tires, and all of us have different ways of airing up our tires.
Apples, oranges, mangoes.
But each
Apples or-
person has to at least air up to the 33
30,
PSI.
33,
Manufacturer
34.
recommended specs.
Count us down.
3, 2, 1, go!
Go make sure he's not cheating. Smitty Bill, Amazon special.
Nice, we're going.
Got 1 tire up to 20. 23. It keeps on telling me my hood is open, which is very helpful.
I'm by the deficit over here. Biggest tire, same tire pressure we went down to. Oh, Jason's moving.
Yeah,
What happened?
waiting for the truck to honk. They're big tires.
They are big tires.
Yeah.
I hope his is like thermal barrier, like brakes or something. Tells me he has to go to the next one.
Oh, it's close.
Third tire.
Oh, Nate's ahead of you just a little bit.
What?
I turn this one off.
Hey, don't shoot it right.
You don't really need to arm up fast. I mean, it's.
All right, last tire. Ah, freaking jammed.
On the last tire now.
Are you?
Last tire.
Come on, come on.
So I'm watching it from the passenger side, so this way I can unplug it quicker.
I overinflated 2 of the tires.
That's not my fault. That's your Toyota tire pressure.
I know it sucks. I know it sucks.
That's right now.
Yeah. Good. Good. Yeah. Whoa!
That looks hot.
Go.
Best meal all week.